Echo with Living My Best Life at 60. I am going to be prepping some vegetables for my new diet. I'm having weight loss surgery in the summer, and I have to go on a 3-month diet, try to lose a little bit of weight on my own before I can do that. So I've got cucumbers I'm going to cut up for a snack. I've got bell peppers, onions, and mushrooms that I'm going to saute to put with this chicken. That I also have some chicken tenderloin. I'm going to cook that up, and I'm going to be able to have the vegetables with the chicken, as well as having them in my egg white omelets in the mornings. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and peel these cucumbers up real quick. Let me get my container out that I'm going to put them in when I'm finished. Okay, I'm just going to peel them. I've got a paper towel down on my cutting board so that I can catch all the rind. I do have a garbage disposal, so I will run things through the garbage disposal when I'm done. I also bought sweet potatoes. I can make a sweet potato mash. We also bought some sweet potato fries. They're actually on the diet as long as I bake them or air fry them. I don't currently have an air fryer, so I will be baking them in the oven. Get this part done. Then I'm going to flip it over and go for the other end. It takes a few minutes to do some prep, but it saves time in the long run. I want to have the vegetables prepped. I made an egg white scramble this morning just to see how I liked the carton of egg whites. They were good. I can put one whole egg in with the egg whites. Doesn't give it the yellow color, but it does give it more of an egg taste. Okay, I'm going to set that one down. Go ahead and peel the second one. Now, I love cucumbers, and I also love pickles, and I may put a little vinegar in with these slices and give them a little bit of a vinegary taste with a little salt and a little pepper. Now, I've got to watch my salt. I can't have too much salt, but just a tad bit won't hurt. I'm so excited for March the 18th. That's when I actually go meet with the nurse and the dietitian, and I will find out 100% what I have to do diet-wise. What I'm doing this week is just a 1,200 calorie diet that I got off the internet. One that's high in protein and low in carbohydrates and low in fat, which I'm pretty sure is going to be about the same diet that I should be on for my weight loss. But I'll know for sure. I'm sure they'll give me a diet plan to follow, which will make things easier because I'm the kind of person that you give me something to follow like that, I can follow it pretty closely. But I know protein shakes and egg whites are in my future, so I've been doing that. I'm going to take this and dump this into the sink because I do have a garbage disposal, and I will get rid of all my extra things I didn't need. When I do that, I'm going to cut the ends off. And that can all go in the garbage disposal as well. I hope you're seeing everything okay on the video. I'm going to move my paper towel and go ahead and slice these up. I like a pretty good bite. I don't slice them too super thin. I slice them kind of thick. maybe a 2 or 3 bite slice. Oops. There we go. That one kind of real thin. Oh. Sample it. Tastes pretty good. I'll just put these in here for now. If I want the vinegar and salt and pepper on them, I'll add that to it when I'm actually going to have too many for one container. So, I could actually go ahead and put some vinegar in with this little bit. Let's go ahead and put this one, seal that one up, move it out the way, and I'll get my vinegar. And I'm pretty sure you can just use plain white vinegar. Distilled white vinegar. So, just some distilled white vinegar. Just going to put a little splash in there. Not a whole lot. Just like that. We'll see if I like them. I'm not going to waste a lot of them in case I don't like it with the vinegar. Got another lid for this container. And I can shake them up in there a little bit. Alright. Next I'm going to do the bell peppers. These I'm going to kind of do into strips, but I will be taking out the middle and the seeds. Hope y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm not used to doing cooking or prepping veggie type videos, so I'm not the best at it. I do see another seed down in there. And that stem fell out nicely so that I can actually use the top. And these I'm going to, like I said, slice up. Because even though they're going to be sauteed, I still want there to be, oh, there was a label on there. I still want there to be a nice little bite to it. I don't want to have where I'm not chewing anything. I want to have something to chew on. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull my skillet over. And I leave them sitting on my stove top because I don't have a lot of storage space in my kitchen. So I go ahead and wipe them off, make sure they're okay. Put in a little bit of just regular olive oil. So you can see that. And I'm going to go ahead and put these in. Not going to start cooking them yet because I'm going to make sure I have the onion in there as well. I may not do all 3 of these peppers today. But I may. Let me get this. This is a little bit of fleshy part I don't really want. There we go. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do one more. Get the label this time. My back will give out at some point, and I will have to go and get my rolly chair and use it to finish. But until then, I'm standing up, trying to do it. I don't have the best knife skills in the world. As you can probably see, I'm not a chef by any means. I'm just an average, everyday person. Well, if I do it that way, I'm going to end up cutting all the pepper off. There we go. Alright, get this last pepper done, and then we're going to slice the onion. And we're going to go ahead and start cooking them. I'm doing this on my phone. I don't have where I can pause it and come back. So I am going to do everything in real time. It'll make for a longer video. And I apologize for that. But I never learned how to pause on my phone. I'm relatively new to doing them on my phone. And I did wash my hands before I started. I'm going to go wash them again to get that green pepper smell off. Go ahead and shove this on down the garbage disposal. Okay. Alright, I think I will save this other pepper for another time, or even cut it up for snacking on. Peel my onion. And again, I'm kind of saving my scraps because I will put them in my garbage disposal. Now, if I had a garden, they could go in the compost heap. I don't have a garden. I live in an apartment, and it's rather small. So, can't really do that. Now, let me grab a piece of paper towel. I got a little something off my onion I don't want on there. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on low. Let it go ahead and get started because I'll be adding the onion very soon. And I am going to make pretty good sized slices if I can. Some of that core part off of there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just slice them this way for the remainder. A little bit smaller, and it doesn't really matter what shape they are, they're all going to cook down. And I definitely am not going to need 2 big onions for this. I'm going to use the 1 onion and the 2 peppers. I have a whole package of the mushrooms, which I think I'll only probably do about half the mushrooms as well. Get this finished so I can throw it in the pan. It's got the core still. Okay, now I need to kind of mix these together so they can all get some of that nice olive oil on them. Alright, I'm going to turn my heat up now that I'm here. I can keep a better eye on it. I'm going to go ahead and clean up a little bit. I'll be right back. I love the garbage disposal. Use a little soap because I don't want the onions getting on me. If I was to touch my face or my eye, I'm going to get my rolly chair. I'm going to move you guys closer. You can see my skillet. You can hear the sizzle. Be right back. Like I said, this is one of my first times trying to do it this way, and it's not that easy. Bring you over and there we go. Oh, it's smelling so good. Once they start cooking down, I'll add the mushrooms. I'll take some of it out and I'll add the chicken. Or I may take all the veggies out, cook the chicken, and then put some veggies back. I'm not going to salt or pepper them while I'm cooking them. I'll wait and do that when I go to eat them so that I don't put too much on. I'm right here. Hope you can still see me. Now we got some good sizzling going on. I went ahead and stopped, and I'm going to piece it together. This is the onions and peppers after they've been cooking a little while. And I'm going to go ahead and add some of the mushrooms. About half of them, I guess. These mushrooms are very big. So that means when they cook down, they'll still be a pretty good sized piece of mushroom. And I like that. Alright, I'm going to turn you off, let these mushrooms cook down a little bit, and I'll come back. Okay, these are just about as done as I want them. I'm going to turn this stove off. I'm going to put them into a bowl. Which actually, let me move this chicken back and go ahead and do that for you. And they are really sizzling. Just how I like them. Starting to burn a little bit. Not too bad. And because of that, you see them? Look at the steam. Ooh. I'm going to move that over here. And because they did that, I'm actually going to use a different skillet to make that chicken see if I have a bigger skillet. I don't. I have this one. But it should be fine for chicken tenderloins. And it will start getting hot. I have to get my olive oil back. Again, I'm not using a whole lot of olive oil, just enough. And they say olive oil is okay. This is free-range chicken, fresh chicken, no antibiotics ever, fed all vegetable diet, no animal byproducts, and they are free-range. So, they should be really good, just like I want. I did change my cutting board in case I decide I have to cut any of them. Did get a little... And I washed my hands again. I'm going to go ahead and kind of circle that oil around. I'm going to read on my package and see how much this is. So I have to figure out I can have 4 ounces in a serving, which is also would be considered half a cup. So, let's see if I can tell. I had 1.16 of a pound. 1 pound is 16 ounces, so that would make 4 servings. So I'll probably make this into 5 servings. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8. I'll make it into 4 servings, 2 pieces for each one. That'll be maybe just a tad more or a tad less of the 4 ounces, which will be fine. I'm going to go ahead and turn my stovetop back on, about medium. I don't want them to burn. And we'll be back. Okay, I'm ready to turn them over. They are pretty well finished cooking on one side. Go ahead and flip them over. Now again, no salt or pepper on them as they're cooking. I may add a little when I go to eat them, but just to keep the amount down, I'm going to wait and eat them, or season them when I eat them. I like the taste of just chicken by itself, so when I pair it with my mixed vegetable combo there I just made, it's going to taste really well. And it's going to be good with my diet plan, in my diet plan. Let those cook a few minutes. I'm going to show you the trays I have to put the food on once I get it done. I'm going to move my spoon rest over. Rest my tongs on it. I have these great containers. I have 2 dividers there. Bought them at Walmart. Let's see how big they are. They're pretty deep. Be plenty of room for 2 pieces of chicken here and the stir-fry vegetables there. I also can have sweet potato, so I may go ahead and cook up some sweet potatoes and put those in it as well. Or I may put the sweet potato on the small section and have the chicken and the veggies on the larger section. But this will give me 4 nighttime meals. For lunches, I'll be doing tuna salad most likely, and my cut up vegetable, my cucumber. Maybe I'll make a cooked vegetable at lunch as well, I'm not sure yet. I can have broccoli, green beans, cauliflower, anything like that. Trying to stay away from your root vegetables, which are the regular potatoes, carrots, Anything that grows down in the ground, I'm trying to stay away from that. I'm trying to stay away from white bread, rice, pastas. So mainly I'll be eating fresh chicken or beef, and I'll be eating a lot of vegetables. But I love vegetables. And I love soup. So I can take the chicken and make a soup out of it as well. Alright, I'm going to leave y'all for just a few minutes while I finish browning up my chicken. And I will be right back with you. Okay, I had my vent fan on. It was getting a little hot in here. I have my chicken finished. I'm going to let it sit for a couple minutes. I don't want it too done because I'm going to be microwaving these meals, and I'm afraid if I do it too done, it'll come out like a piece of shoe leather when I microwave it. So I'm not trying to get it overly done. They have some good color on them. That's the main thing I look for in my chicken. So I'll let them sit on that other side in that hot pan for just a few more minutes. I went ahead and put 3 very small sweet potatoes into the microwave. I will cook them almost done or done and put them in here. I'm going to bring y'all up a little bit so you can see me. Maybe. There we go. Don't look at my messy kitchen behind me, please. Alright, so that was my cooking my vegetables, prepping vegetables, and cooking up my chicken. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will bring you more videos like this as I do more things for my diet. There is a video coming out of me mixing up my first protein shake and tasting it. It was actually very good. So I'll leave you with this. Just live every day of your life. None of us can afford to waste any time. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.